Your cat is curled up beside you, breathing slowly, completely still. Something about the way they look, peaceful, soft, defenseless, triggers that sudden urge in your chest. Your brain whispers, I need to hold that right now. So you reach down, scoop them up, maybe press your face into their fur. It feels like love. But here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. What feels like love to you can feel completely different to your cat. Cats spend 12 to 16 hours a day sleeping, not because they're lazy, but because that's when their body recovers, resets, and feels safest. And when that safety is broken even gently, it changes something. Now be honest, have you ever done this without thinking? Let us know in the comments if you've ever picked up your cat while they were sleeping. Because what you're about to discover might completely change the way you see your cat, especially the last one. Your cat sees the parts of you others miss. Number 1. Talking to your cat like a baby. Have you ever noticed how your voice changes the second you speak to your cat? It becomes softer, higher, almost like you're talking to a baby. Most people feel a little silly doing it, and some even try to stop. But here's what most cat owners get completely wrong. That embarrassing voice. It's actually one of the most powerful ways to connect with your cat. A 2022 study from the University of Paris found that cats can clearly distinguish their owner's voice from a stranger's, but only when that voice carries a warm, high-pitched tone. When owners spoke normally, cats barely reacted. But the moment the tone shifted, the cats responded instantly, turning, listening, even moving closer. So this isn't random, and it's definitely not unnecessary. Your cat isn't just hearing sound, they're recognizing intention. That soft tone tells them something deeper. You're safe, you're familiar, you matter, which means every time you walk past your cat in silence, you might be missing a chance to speak their language. But voice is only the beginning, because the next signal your cat is waiting for doesn't come from what you say, it comes from how you look at them. Number 2, the 3-second slow blink. You're sitting on your couch after a long day. Your cat is across the room quietly watching you. For a moment your eyes meet. You hold the gaze, and then your cat slowly closes their eyes, almost like they're drifting off. Most people think this means their cat is sleepy, but that's not what's happening at all. That slow blink is one of the most intentional signals your cat can give, and it's meant specifically for you. In a 2020 study from the University of Sussex, researchers found that when humans slow blink at cats, the cats are far more likely to blink back and even approach them. The effect was strongest when it came from their owner, not a stranger. So this isn't random behavior, it's communication. But here's the part most people miss. In cat language, direct eye contact without blinking can feel like a threat. So when you stare at your cat without softening your gaze, you might be sending the exact opposite message of what you feel. Try this instead. The next time your cat looks at you, gently narrow your eyes and blink slowly. One signal decoded. But the next behavior reveals something even deeper. Something most owners completely overlook every single day. Number 3, playing the wrong way bores your cat. According to feline behaviorist John Bradshaw, domestic cats are still biologically wired like hunters. No matter how comfortable their life is, their brain is built around one core sequence: stalk, chase, pounce, catch. And if that sequence is broken, the experience becomes meaningless. Now think about a typical moment in your home. You grab a toy, shake it in front of your cat, maybe wiggle it back and forth in the same spot. Your cat watches for a second, then looks away almost like they're unimpressed. It's easy to assume they're lazy, but science suggests something very different. You're not activating their hunting instinct, you're skipping it. When a toy doesn't move like real prey, when it doesn't hide, pause, or escape unpredictably, your cat's brain simply doesn't engage. The hunt never begins. But when you get it right, everything changes. Their body lowers, pupils widen, focus sharpens. That's instinct waking up. So next time you play, don't just move the toy, bring it to life. And if you've ever seen your cat suddenly become intensely focused like this, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Number 4, sitting near your cat and doing nothing. And if you thought play was the key to bonding, the next behavior might feel almost too simple to matter. You're on your couch, scrolling your phone or watching something in the background. Your cat is in the same room but not touching you, not asking for attention, just there. Most people assume nothing is happening in moments like this. But in your cat's world, something important is quietly unfolding. Cats don't build connection the way dogs do. They don't need constant interaction or physical affection to feel close. In the wild, cats only rest near those they trust completely. Proximity without pressure is their version of safety. So when you sit near your cat without calling them, without reaching out, without trying to make something happen, you're sending a powerful message: I'm safe to be around. And over time, something shifts. The distance closes, slowly, subtly. Across the room becomes the same couch. The same couch becomes right beside you, not because you asked, because they chose you. One quiet habit builds trust, but the next one determines whether your cat even feels safe the moment you reach out to touch them. Number 5. Letting your cat greet you before you touch them. But being chosen only happens when your cat feels safe, and that safety begins in the very first second of contact. Long before cats became companions, their ancestors, especially the African wildcat Felis libica, relied almost entirely on scent to understand the world. Vision helped sound mattered, but scent was everything. It told them who was friend, who was threat, and whether an interaction was safe to continue. That instinct never disappeared. It's still hardwired into your cat today. Now picture what usually happens at home. You walk into a room, see your cat, and immediately reach down to pet them. No pause, no signal, just contact. To you, it feels natural. But to your cat, something critical is missing. In feline language, every interaction should begin with a scent check. That's why bonded cats touch noses before grooming each other. It's their version of a handshake. I know you, you're safe. So when you skip that step, your touch can feel sudden, even intrusive. Instead, try this. Extend a finger, hold it still. Let your cat come to you. That small pause changes everything. Because the next habit doesn't just affect how your cat greets you, it affects where they feel safe enough to disappear completely. Number 6, picking up your cat while they're sleeping. But that sense of safety your cat builds with you can disappear in a single moment if you interrupt it at the wrong time. You walk past your cat and see them asleep, curled into a perfect little ball, completely still, completely at peace. Without thinking, you lean down and pick them up. It feels harmless, even loving, but to your cat, it can feel like something else entirely. Sleep is when a cat is at its most vulnerable. In the wild, letting their guard down like that would only happen in a place they trust completely. Their muscles relax, their awareness drops, their body enters a state of deep recovery. So when that moment is suddenly interrupted, when they're lifted without warning, their system reacts instantly. Heart rate spikes, muscles tense. Even if they don't fight it, something registers, this place isn't as safe as I thought. Do this often enough and your cat won't complain. They'll just disappear to sleep somewhere else. One space lost, one layer of trust weakened, but the final behavior reveals something much deeper, something that can rebuild that bond in ways you don't expect. Number 7. The one spot that changes everything. Sitting with your cat after a long day. Maybe they finally come close, curling beside you or resting within arm's reach. You gently place your hand on them, maybe along their back or belly, but something feels off. They tolerate it, but they don't fully melt into it. Now try this instead. Move your fingers slowly to the space between their ears, just at the base of the head. Then gently stroke downward in soft, slow, repetitive motions. Watch closely. Their eyes begin to close, their body softens, their breathing slows, and their purr changes deeper, steadier, almost instinctive. This isn't just preference. In the wild, when cats groom each other, a behavior called social grooming, they focus almost entirely on this exact spot. It's the one area a cat can't easily reach on their own. So when another cat touches it, it means trust. It means bond. It means you're part of my inner circle. And when you replicate that motion, your cat feels it. If you've ever noticed your cat reacting differently when you touch this spot, you've already seen the shift. Because this isn't just petting, this is connection on their terms. Because in the end, none of these behaviors are random. Every slow blink, every quiet moment beside you, every time your cat chooses to come closer instead of walking away, it all means something. Your cat isn't just reacting to you. They're reading you, learning you, deciding again and again whether you're safe. And when you start to understand their language, everything changes. What once felt like distance starts to feel like trust. What once seemed like indifference reveals itself as something much deeper. Because cats don't love loudly. They love carefully, intentionally, in ways most people never notice. But now you do. And here's the truth. Most owners never fully realize your cat doesn't just see you as someone who feeds them or shares a space with them. They see you as safety, as familiarity, as part of their world, as family. So the next time your cat blinks at you, sleeps near you, or leans into your touch, remember you're not just there. You matter more than you think. You think you know your cat. Wait until you see what these small behaviors actually mean. Go watch this next video and study them in a whole new way.